How you guys doing? Hey, it's Mike, Pratt Family Homestead. Hey, today I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to be doing. Hey, get off my tripod, bud. Get off the tripod. Oh, really? We're going to move these guys here real soon, hopefully. I don't know, maybe another month or so. We're going to move them out to the pasture. And so I've been working on getting the... That's my sweatshirt you're eating. Are you for real? Work on getting them out to the pasture. So I've been working on getting that all set up. I'm going to take you guys out there, show you. Oh, my gosh. You guys act like it's been forever since I've given you some lovin's. Holy cow. But basically we're gonna have a center area for them, and then we're gonna have paddocks off of each side. There's gonna be a total of 5 or 6 paddocks. Oh, really, dude? Got some hockey players over here, some rugby players. Hi. But let's go. Let's go see what I got set up. Let's go set up the cow area. Okay, so in our last video, I think it was our last video, I showed you guys move the pigs out to here. They're being awful mouthy today. And then I started setting up the area for the cows right here for the steers. This will be where we feed them, water them, and then they have this will be a common area back through there. It's hard to see right here, but I'll show you guys in a minute. I've got some electric running down there and some electric running down there. And this will be kind of a common area back to the woods. And then there'll be at least 3 paddocks off that way and probably 3 off this way as well, but I might only make it 2. This side is a lot smaller, so let's go see this. All right, so I really don't know if you can see this in the video, and it's so nice and bright outside today that I can't even see in my phone, but I've got electric here with some handles made up. So there's an opening here, and then solid opening, and that'll put at least 3 paddocks out this way for these steers. Like I said, that side, same thing. I have electric with openings every other one. This side's quite a bit smaller, so I was thinking about maybe only doing 2 paddocks. That's just what I was thinking. I don't know yet. It's the middle of the night. I'm editing this video, but I wanted to tell you guys real quick. If you stick around till the end of the video, I pull out Google Maps and I do some drawing and stuff. I take a screenshot, do some drawing and stuff to show you the different paddocks in the woods and all that good stuff. So hang on to the end to see that. I was gonna go super simple and rope off all of this wooded area for the cows. But you guys see the water back there? That is a very little bit of water. It usually, you can see this little mound right here. It can get up to there pretty easily with all the spring rains and stuff. It's just kind of like a drainage area for the whole area, not just our property. But so going off this way, it actually stays pretty dry, winding around in the woods that way, and like right over here. My worry is if I give them access to this big swamp back here, that they'll get stuck, and I got no way to get them out if they're back there and stuck. So I'm thinking about not giving them the whole wooded area. So it is a beautiful day today. In fact, I don't even need this sweatshirt on, I don't think. I won't later. It's supposed to warm up even more. So I've kind of got the perimeter. The perimeter all the way around is pretty much done. I do need to add some more up that way. But I'm going to start running electric rope from here and around. And then I'm going to start fishing it through the woods. And what I'm going to do is I've decided to not sink T-posts in the woods, but screw those isolators into the trees, and do that as far as keeping the electric secure. There might be some T-posts in there, but I'll just use the trees that are in there. That should work out pretty good. Two partial rolls of this rope have made it back just to run along the road here, all the way down and over. This is right about we're gonna go in the woods. I do have another roll, but I'm gonna need a lot more rope. And this isn't all gonna get finished this weekend. In fact, today's Sunday, so I've been working on this here and there. It's not gonna get finished today, but I still have, I would say, 3 or 4 weeks to work on this, I would say. But this is what we're doing. This is what we're trying to get done. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put on the T-posts and probably go ahead and get this one strand of wire hung, or rope hung, possibly. And then I have to go see what I have. We usually do the bigger rope up top, and then 1 or 2 strands of smaller rope. So that's probably what we'll do. And then when I divide off the paddocks, I won't even have, I'll probably just have one single rope running down the paddocks, because if they got into another paddock, that's no big deal, but I want the perimeter to be very secure. So we'll see how that all just plays out. We'll just have to see. Okay, we'll get these clips on here. I went down to another post and I counted. I sink them all in generally the same, so I counted from the top down. To be extremely accurate, counting from the bottom up probably be better, but it is what it is. 7. All right, so I'm gonna go down the line and get all the rest of these done as well. Okay, so I got this side up, kinda. Look at all of our wood chips. They're trimming trees around here, and oh, there's Jenny. And we've told them they could dump all the wood chips over here that they want. This is what I've done on this corner post. This corner post kept popping off last year, and I can't remember exactly what I had in here. So this year I decided to try, I gotta trim this off, but wrapping some wire on both sides to try and help secure it. We'll see if that works or not. Looks like maybe I need to come over this way also. But anyways, that's what I'm gonna try this year, to try and get this secure and see if it doesn't. I think deer were jumping. I don't think the cows are doing it. I think deer were trying to jump over and hitting it maybe. So, and this one's not, this has fallen down. I gotta move that up. And yes, the post is backwards. I don't remember why that was or what happened, but the post is not right, but it works just fine. Okay, the day's wearing down. I've actually got 3 strands run. They're not all tightened down yet, but 3 strands ran up until there, and then I ran out of the small stuff. But this is what I did last year for a lot of it, and I liked it, as I did big rope up top and then 2 smaller strands. And it worked out good last year. I am a little worried. I might put some additional T-post in. I have the T-post spread way apart, just trying to save some money, and it worked last year, but they're bigger now. So I might need to put like additional T-posts in the middle where I didn't have one last year to raise it up like this a little more. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how I like it. Because cows can jump. I've been watching lots of videos on cows jumping. So I'll tell you what, I'll tell you guys, I'll show you an overview of this area and kind of using Google Earth, and I'll kind of draw out the whole paddock plan and all that good stuff. Hey guys, how you doing? All right, so it's the next day. I've been adding more T-posts along this wood line here to finish off that area I was working on yesterday. I'm gonna go work on that area over there some more. But I keep thinking about this wooded area and how unsafe it seems to me to allow cattle back here. The terrain is extremely uneven. I don't know if you can tell, which they might be perfectly fine with. Lots of deadfall, lots of sticks, lots of animal holes. The animal holes really bother me. Just thinking about them stepping in there and breaking a leg or something. I've already got it in my head that the pond that you see right here, they will be eliminated from right there. But it comes all the way up to, this tree right here when it's full, which is a good 3 foot deeper. Yeah, anyways, so I'm considering just giving them an area over there inside the wood line to get out of the sun in the summer and everything. What do you guys think? It's gonna be really hard to tell on video, but there's not 1 ounce of even ground down here. Nothing. I gotta get the chainsaw out, get some of that cleaned up. I need to get back here and clean some of this out, but we've actually talked about making a spot back here to park the RV for a little campsite. But this stays full, like I was saying. This stays full up to this tree, and you know, you can almost, I don't know if you can see in the video, but there's almost like a bank around here, and that's where it stays full most of the, well, almost all summer and into the fall and all that. Ducks love coming back here, wild ducks, and all that. So anyways, does this even look safe to be putting cattle back up in here? Chances are they'll probably be fine, but I don't know. I'm a little leery of it. I want to give them some of it, but also the less cattle back in here, the more the deer will still creep through here. It doesn't help for hunting season because they don't come through here during hunting season, but it would help keep the deer population moving through here. We love seeing them, and I do have my hunting blind up in there, so they do move through here every once in a while. But anyways, what do you think? I'm gonna make the wooded area the last area I rope off or whatever. So you guys let me know if this even looks like a safe area. If it was pigs, I'd have no problem. Even goats, no problem. But those big heavy cattle, long legs, all that good stuff back in here just kind of worries me. So you guys let me know. All right, this is our little homestead here in the middle of farmland. This full shape is our full property of 10 acres. But we are going to concentrate down in this area right now. So this is our garden right here. Is actually all the way down to about there now. Oops. It's about down to there. So this is one of our gardens right here. Oh, it closed up on me, but you get the idea. So we are talking about this area down here. Oh. So we currently, this is a telephone line. You can't see it, but it's running across right here. From there to there is a telephone line. Okay, so next. What I've already shown you guys and already got pretty well mapped out is from roughly here to here to here to there. This last little part down here on the end there, kind of leave that a little open for deer traffic. If I need to pull in there with a vehicle for some reason, I can get there off the road. But then this is I have gone ahead and put the stakes in now, despite what part you might have seen in the video. But that's all in right there. And so that comes out to, as you can probably see in the window, 1/8 of an acre. That's all that is. The rest of this is about 1.5 acres. So we have just over a grand total of 2 acres to work here. If you guys know our property, this part right here where I'm at right now, that is way down a hill, and then it goes uphill, uphill. This is a pretty good hill. This is the hill our kids sled down. Right about here is the top of the hill, and then it starts going downhill to about, it's a fun sledding hill for the kids. But this is about, a little bit of guesstimating here, about the other side for the cows, which comes out to close to 2 acres. So what I'm thinking is, here's the property that we've been looking at. I'm going to show you real quick what the plans are, what we've been talking about. For starters, I'll just say that this area here, just so you guys know and are up on what's going, oh, I guess it comes over there, through here. This is all horse area. This is all horse eating, horse roaming around. That's all for the horses in there. Okay, that's all horse. Next we have the cows' paddocks that we've been talking about. It's going to come down to about here. I'm just doing this fast, so and then that's going to be the starts of the common area there, like we were talking about before. This is actually going to then come here. Oh, so the cow's common area actually goes through the garden this year, and then like the pigs area is right there next to it. And then the garden ends about here, and this is all cow area, and it butts up to the horses there. So that's what we're looking at right there. And then might as well talk about this real quick before we look at the paddocks up there. I had originally thought about putting a rope right there. Actually, that looks like it might be kind of hard to see. Putting a rope right here at the bottom and giving the cows this whole area. But as you'll see, if I haven't already showed you in the video, it's looking pretty marshy down there. And I'd hate for them to get stuck. There's animal holes. The woods are uneven. There's a lot of deadfall back there. I don't know. It kind of looks disastrous for a cow to be there. And this whole thing, I mean, to a degree, that right there fills with water in the spring and it stays full. Well, we haven't started our spring rains yet, so it's not filled yet, but it stays full most of the summer and into the fall. So then I was thinking, you know, well, I'll just give them this area, but I have some footage of this area that I showed you guys that I'm not real confident in, all the deadfall and the unevenness of everything. So now I'm leaning more towards maybe just give them a little bit of woods to play in back here. Maybe something like that to try and keep them out of trouble. I don't know. That's what I'm kind of thinking right now. I'd love to hear your guys' opinions on all this. Next, the paddocks. This one is split right here. So they got about, what was that, 0.4 there and 0.4 there. This one gets pretty tricky, and while, oh, hold on. And while this looks pretty thin area for them to walk, it's really not. It really is not. This is a pretty decent sized area right here for them to walk through here. And I'm thinking about having that do something, I don't know, kind of like that. And then come across here. This is the top of the hill right about here. And the kids sled down this way. This is also a pretty decent hill here, and it's really gravel, a lot of gravel, a lot of sand. So I tried planting some hay up there and it's not doing so good. You can see it's doing pretty good over here. So we'll just have to see how that plays out. And then the next paddock would probably be something like, I don't know, I'm just guessing. Something like this. This one would be the biggest with the least amount of food probably. Medium-sized one, there's some good eats in there. And this is all really good eats in here.
And also over here, really good eats. Anyways, that's my little drawing for you guys, show you. I'm kind of curious what everybody thinks about the woods mostly. The paddocks I'm going to have to play with. I will try to make that as temporary as possible. Maybe only sinking in 1 or 2 T-posts in case I need to move stuff. But that's my plan, and that's what I'm hoping to accomplish with that. As of today, by the end of this video, I've got the whole perimeter T-posted in. I've gone and bought more wire. So tomorrow, I would think I'd have the whole perimeter wire ran, except possibly if I haven't decided what to do here in the woods yet. So,
all right, thanks for hanging out, and that's the cow area. I hope to have it done in just a couple more days. Supposed to get some rain and stuff too, so hopefully I have it done real soon. But thanks for sticking around. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'm loving having these cows. I actually can't wait to get some more babies because these ones are obviously on their way out come fall. If we can find a processor. Well, if we can't find a processor, then it's definitely going to be fall or even into the winter because I don't have anywhere to hang cattle for what's it supposed to be, 10, 20 days? I don't have anywhere to hang it. So we're going to have to butcher them ourselves late fall into the winter to ensure not too warm of temps. That'll be interesting. I don't have a problem butchering. I really don't. But one cow is John Crab, so our Hodgepodge Homestead, and he doesn't have a problem butchering either. The other one is a coworker. He will not want to butcher. His wife might want to, but he won't want to butcher. And I mean butcher ourselves. So I've actually been calling all the meat processing places and all the animal processors and asking if they have room for at least one cow come fall, and I keep being told no. I'm going to try and get all 3 in. I would just prefer these cows went to the processor, but if I got to do mine and the other guys, I'll do it. They'll probably end up with a lot of ground beef from me messing up, but I'll do it. But especially the one customer, my coworker, I'd really like to get his done so he can get his steaks. He can get it how he wants it and all that good stuff. So anyways, thanks for hanging out. We still got at least, 8 months? At least 8 months with these cows still? With these steers still? All right. Thanks, guys.